Hi and welcome to Manga with Terry. Now I'm on the Manga Studio Debit 4 version, which you, when it comes to doing the toning, can be a bit of a pain. So I'm going to show you some little tips on how to do some toning. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a little square there. Select the tone that we want. Now this is a tone that we're going to use for the shading. So double click that, paste the page, and it brings up that there. Now you can close that once you've got that tone there. Do not change anything just yet. You want to go to this tool here, which is the brush A, and what we're going to do is we're going to rename that to face tone. So face tone, okay, and we're adding in, what we're doing is we're adding in the shading for the face. So do that, some shading around here, around there, some coming down from the chin. It's quite easy to just go around with the pen. If you do go over like that, don't worry about it, because all you've got to do is once you've done that is go over to this section here on the clear section and just clean it up a bit. Okay, now before you get rid of that tone, it's probably best to wipe it out, but I'm going to leave that section there to show you, if you forgot to wipe it out, how easy it is to get back to it to wipe it out. What we're going to do is we're going to bring up another little box and select a different tone, and we're going to add this tone. Close that box there. Back to our brush tool, and remember to select the black square, and now we can start doing the hair. So you could tone in all the hair. When you're doing a highlight across the hair, it's I'll just bring that across quickly. It's quite easy to select a clear tone there, and then just as if you're rubbing it out where your highlight's going to be, like that. Okay, now like I said, I left that other tone there to show you how easy it is to rub it out. We'll take our rubber and rub this tone out. You notice the other one don't rub out, that's because it's on a different layer. So we'll go back to that layer, which is the face tone, which we've done, and we should have named the other layer hair layer. It's easier to remember that way. You can rub it out, so you can also rub out any mistakes or anything you want on. You should be able to. No. Trying to rub out the hair, that's why. I've got to go to the hair one, and I can rub that out. If I wanted to rub out a piece of the face tone, I'd have to go to the face tone to rub it out. It's easy as that, adding the tones. You can't do the tone redirection. I'm not sure what the actual name is because I haven't got the other XP program up, XE4 program up. But for adding tones, that's probably the easiest way. The other way of adding a tone is click this, we can select like the lasso, so you could literally draw round where you want the tone to be. Like this. And then obviously select the tone that you want. What we'll do is we'll go up, we'll go to design, flower, change that to large so as we can see it easier. Select which ones you want to use. There, double tap that. Paste to page. There. Okay. And there you've got that tone highlighted. Okay, so there's a bit about toning in Manga Studio Debit 4. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to quickly show you how to do the eyes in a nice way. Okay, so we'll select the pattern brush, and remember brush B. I tend to use this over here because I use the XE version, but if you're selecting a pattern brush, you can select the tools from here. So if you've got the beginner section up, and you can adjust. I use these boxes to adjust, but you can actually adjust it in here like that. Okay, and go on to the draw, and what we're going to do is we're going to add another layer. Yeah, now you could name that to eyes, but just for speed I'm just going to leave it as layer 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, whoops, that's the wrong tool, back to that tool there, press Ctrl C to quickly undo your mistake, and should be about right, that size. Okay. Notice I can go over the lines that I've already drawn. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to change the transparency of it, so as we can see the lines that we've drawn underneath, just so as we can clear it up. And select the transparency piece. Again, you can select it from over this side as well, using the beginner section. And once we've got the transparency tool, we can just rub out those pieces where we went over. Leaving that like that. We'll add another layer and go back to the black, and we'll add again. I'm going over the lines you noticed. We'll add those in there. This time I'm going to change the transparency again and clean them up. I'm going to set the transparency back up to full, and I'm going to right click on there. Oops, sorry, I'm not, so I can't do that. I'm going to double tap on the coloured section there to bring up the properties. You can also bring up properties from across the top here. Now, nope, I didn't want to do that, sorry. what I want you to do is I want you to bring up the layer tool, and on here I'm going to right click and I'm going to merge with lower layer, and then close that. As you notice that the eyes don't look very good at the moment. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to have it on the clear section still, and we're going to add some highlights. So there you've got the quick and easy eyes. Okay, hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll be adding another one soon.